Hi, I'm PJ O'Clair, Master Instructor Trainer with Merrithew. I've been on this journey in my exercise career, say, for decades now. In fact, I started out when the days of aerobics was in, when you wore your leg warmers and kicked your leg way up high and, did aerobics, and that's all you did. And, with that, only doing one thing comes problems, right? Your body gets used to one thing. So in my philosophy now is that if you do the same thing, you get the same results. So I think it's really important to mix it up. And every single decade, there's been a new trend, right? A new thing, a new hot thing. But what's most important is through all those trends that we stay present. And what really is it that our own bodies need and want? And that's sort of where I'm at in my life. I love to cycle outdoors. I love to do Pilates, but I also love to do aerial yoga, and I love to do, halo. And I think that it's so important for us to just keep it exciting and keep it fresh, right? Not to stay stuck in the same old patterns of movement. And bringing that mindfulness concept to me is just being present. And maybe today is the day that I go out for a power walk. Maybe tomorrow's the day that I do, 50 miles on my bike. But mixing it up and being in touch with that is so important. So I encourage instructors to think about what it is that they love to do, because movement should be what you love to do. Movement should be part of your life, not something you have to get out of the way or get your workout over with. It should actually be part of who you are and part of your life. So I encourage instructors to think about that and make a change if they're not happy in what they're doing through movement. When I started with Merrithew, Stock Pilates was the thing that I came to Toronto for. It was decades ago, and it's been amazing to see the evolution and the growth, and actually to be part of that team of development and really work in programming with Merrithew. I started off as an instructor and became one of the first external instructors that did instructor training in the US. I opened a small studio, and it was the start of a huge career path for me. And working with Merrithew, it evolved into being part of the big programming development team and looking at current trends and even sometimes creating trends. The Merrithews were so wonderful to bring me in and to listen to the things that I said and felt were important in the industry, and they embraced a lot of those things. And together we've really built some amazing things. The growth has been phenomenal over the past, say, 25 to 30 years. So it's been quite a while, and I'm really happy to have been part of that and still part of that growth. I own my own licensed training center in the US. I own a really beautiful multifunctional sort of fitness center, and I travel internationally programming at the symposiums and teaching and presenting, and I write a lot, and I'm just so happy to share that knowledge and be part of a huge umbrella like Merrithew. They've been a significant part of my life, and I really appreciate that. Well, I hope that you've enjoyed listening to the stories, because the story is sort of what creates the individual. It's the path that we were on, and I really love sharing that. And I love to also think about listening to what your stories are. So, when we see you again, I hope that you'll come and share your part with me.